Okay, so we have a matrix question on the board, and such kind of questions, they don't miss in an exam. So this question states that given that matrix A is equal to 2x, 3x. So this is a 2 by 2 matrix, and we have been told to find the positive value of x, for which the determinant is 12. So we have already been given the determinant. And the question 2 says, hence or otherwise write the a to the power -1, which is the inverse of this matrix. So in this question, they have mainly asking us to find the value of x and the inverse of this matrix. So to find the value of x, we are going to use the formula that we use for finding the determinant. We have already been given the determinant, but we are going to use the same formula for finding the determinant to find the value of x. So the formula for finding the determinant, it is the multiplication of major diagonal minus multiplication of minor diagonal. So this is a major diagonal, then this is a minor diagonal. So the multiplication of these diagonal will give us the determinant. So we are going to say 2x multiplied by x. We are going to say 2x multiplied by x, then minus 3 multiplied by a 2. 3 multiplied by a 2 is equal to the determinant. It will give us the determinant, and the determinant, it is the one which have already been given, which is a 12. So we are going to put a 12 here. So 2x multiplied by x, it will be 2x squared minus 3 multiplied by a 2, it is basically a 6, which is equal to a 12. So we have to make it 2x squared the subject of the formula in order for us to find the value of x. So we are going to say 2x squared is equal to a 12. So this -6, after jumping the equal sign, it will be a positive 12. So 2x squared is equal to, sorry, this was supposed to be a 6. So 12 plus a 6, it will give us 18. So we are going to say over a 2 over a 2. So that 2 and 2 should cancel. We are going to have x squared is equal to a 9. Now we are not looking for x squared. We are looking for the value of x, and that value of x should be a positive. So here, to get rid of a square root sign, we are going to introduce a square root. So our answer will be x is equal to it. The answer will be either positive or -3. So in our question, they are saying the positive value of x. So we are going to consider positive 3. So x will be equal to a positive 3. So this is the value of x. We now move to the second question, which is finding the inverse of the sum of matrix A. Okay, so allow me to wrap this part so that we create space for question 2. Okay. So question 2, we are finding the inverse of matrix A. So to find the inverse, we are going to say the inverse of matrix A is equal to 1 over, this is the formula that we use to find the inverse of a matrix, over the determinant. determinant of matrix A multiplied by the adjoint. Multiplied by the adjoint. So you understand what I mean by adjoint as we are going. So we are going to get the same matrix. The inverse of this matrix will be equal to 1 over the determinant we have already been given to be 12. Don't get the value of x as a determinant. No. Get a determinant which you have been given in the question. So in our case we have a 12 multiplied by the adjoint of our matrix that we have been given. So we are going to have a 2. We'll find the value of x to be a 3. A 3. Then here we have a 2. Then here we have a 3. And here we have 3. Because it is the value of x. So now, to find the adjoint, we are going to say the inverse of matrix A is equal to 1 over the determinant multiplied by here we are going to have a 6. Here we are going to have a 2. Here we are going to have a 3 again, and here a 3 as well. So what we mean by adjoint, we mean that the major diagonal will have to swap. The 3 will be here and the 6 will be here, and for the minor diagonal only signs will change. So our final answer will be equal to the inverse of matrix A will be equal to 1 over a 12. 1 over a 12. Then we are going to have a 3. Then 6 will be here. Then the minor diagonal, only the sign will change. So we are going to have a negative 3, a negative 2. So this is our final answer. This is the inverse of matrix A. If you want, you can go further to simplify it by multiplying 1 over 12 by a 3. But anyway, you can just leave it like this. You'll be given a full mark. But if you want, you can multiply a 12 by 3, by negative 2, by negative 3, and by 6. Then you end from there. So that's all about this question. And this question came in 2018 and paper 2. So make sure you go through them. You look for other questions similar to this one. You follow the process the way I've done it. Thank you.